Hey guys, Jason Gooden here. I want to take just a few minutes and show you how to do a case sheet, a CSOL in the cafe. So I know that a lot of people have had problems with that in the past, and so I thought I would take a few minutes. I have a new contract to put in. I'm going to go ahead and do a case sheet now, and I've got Debbie here sitting beside me just in case I get confused. But let's check this thing out and see how it goes. All right, so here we are on the cafe. And over to the right, you see the CSOL, which stands for Case Sheet Online. I'm going to click on that. And then here on this page, I'm going to go right here to launch the case sheet right here. And we'll open this up. And we've got to select our MLS. First thing we do, put in the MLS number, 102-84464. Then we're going to click this button right here that says Create Case Sheet. So you see that there. All right. And we're going to give this a second to do what it does. All right. And the type of sale is general brokerage, residential sale. The contract ratification date, and you can tell it gives you the format here. So the month, the day, and the year. And so it was 11/11/16 and 19. And then over here, we have the tentative settlement date, and that is 12/16, and it's 19. Okay. And then let's see, we're going to go down here. Contingent contract, I'm going to say no. And additional info, we're going to say none. All right, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. And then property information. So new construction, no. When was the house built? This one was built in 1992. The type of housing is single family. This is the street address, 300 Lindsay Landing Lane, York County. We got to select Virginia. And 23692 is the zip code. It's in the Breezy Point subdivision of Yorktown. Then we're going to go down here to seller information. So you see with the next heading here, we're going to put in individual, and the seller's name is Robert Ingram. Okay. And then we're going to jump down to, let's see, street address. So, and that address is the same. Actually, it's copy the property address. We should be able to do that and bring in his address. Okay. So seller information. All right. So we've got Robert Ingram, 300 Lindsay Landing, York County. Perfect. We're going to add a seller follow-up. We're going to say no. Add a seller, because we got to add his wife as a seller. So we're going to do the copy seller address information. And we're going to put her name in here, which is Dorothy. All right, so Dorothy Ingram. And then we've got all our address. We've got our state. We've got our zip code. So that looks real good. We're going to scroll down. Now we're going to put in buyer information. So you should see this next heading right here is buyer. It's an individual. It's not a company. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. And it's, let's see, GASPARYAN. And generally, I mean, we as the agents have access to all of this information. So we just want to, grab the MLS, pull the listing if you need to, and start to fill in these boxes. He lives at 1356 Lake Drive, and that is in Yorktown. All right, and let's see, we got Virginia. Let's see, Virginia. Okay, Virginia, and he actually lives in Newport News. Lake Drive is in Newport News, and that's 23602. And I'm going to put in his cell phone number, and this is where Sage Title Group will get the buyer's information. so they can reach out to them for all of the things that they need to do. Okay, so there's that. And then the buyer will occupy, yes. Buyer follow-up, we're going to say no. Should the home services connection, no. All right, and now we need to add a buyer because we got to add his wife, and her name is Margaret. Yeah, and then it's, let's see, we can copy buyer. That'll give us the address and everything we need. All right, and she has a different last name, Kowalski. All right. And then the same address. Yes, yes, yes. We're not going to worry about her phone number. Albert will be the main point of contact. All right. And so now we're on settlement information. And the deposit amount is $500. Now there's no additional deposit. Who is the deposit being held by? The selling broker. In this case, that's Long & Foster. What is the loan type? It's a VA loan. Is there a potential rebate? No, no rebate. Title company is going to be Prosperity. Sage Title. Yeah, let's see, Sage. So there we go, Sage Title Group. And the, let's see, we're going to leave that alone. Lender. All right, so now we're here. Prosperity Home Mortgage. And yes, are you already working with a Prosperity loan officer? Yes, we are. It's not cash. Prior agreement commission fee. Nope, none of that. All right, and so now we're on the commission calculation. So this is where we're going to put in the sale price, which was $289. And the listing broker was actually a different company. So we got to do that. Hit that co-op broker. And what is the commission amount on the other side? In this case, it's 0 because it was a limited service listing. And so there was no commission being paid to the listing broker. But on the selling broker, Long & Foster side, there is a 3% commission. All right. And then here we're down here. The listing broker is some company that you've never heard of, xrealty.net LLC. And then the phone number for that broker is 888-838-9044. Okay. And let's see. The agent name is Norman Domingo, and the phone number is 888-838-9044. All right. And then the selling company is the Profit Center. Let's see. So the Profit Center is our office here. So we're going to go Suffolk, Smithfield. See that? So it'll pull that information in, phone number and our number and everything. And then the agent name. So you just put in some of your initials and find your name here. And is this agent part of a team? No, I don't think most of us are. And then we're going to go down here. This is where we can make any special notes to the accounting department, something that they should probably be aware of. In this case, for example, it was a limited service listing. So there is no commission to listing broker. And so now I have that information in the case sheet so that the accounting department and the title company will know. Okay. You might also put in it's a VA loan for the buyer. So there's no broker flat fee. Right? That's something that we want accounting to be aware of, because the last thing you want is for that $295 flat fee to show up on a closing statement when you have a military buyer who wasn't expecting to see that. So this is a way to head off any of those last minute, confusing, miscommunications or, misinformation. So, all right. And now we're going to hit validate and we're going to see how we did. It's going to check everything. It says validation successful. So that means I have all of the required information filled out, and we'll hit OK. And then we can hit submit. All right. I was going to hit save. Let's see. All right, guys. I think we did it. That's it. So we've completed a case sheet, and I don't know how long that took. Let's see. It took 10 minutes for me to go through it on video, and that was literally, I think, my second time actually doing a case sheet. So if I can do it, you can do it. All right, guys. I hope this has been helpful to you. Feel free to rewind and watch it as many times as you need to. If you have any questions, of course, we're here to help. So, but this has been fun, and let me know if it makes sense to you. All right, bye-bye.